Because yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. What do we even talk about? What are we even talking about? What should I even talk about? Because Arsenal are champions already. That's it. It took me this long to actually say Arsenal are champions, and I think it should take you that long. Shout out to the people, obviously, that right from the beginning were saying like, you heard it from me, you heard it here first. Arsenal are champions after one or two games. You should open up a tarot reading business or something. You're so clairvoyant. They nailed it. They nailed it with that. But it took me this long to actually that I think Arsenal are going to win. I don't think they're going to lose against Burnley. At home, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. This was the game. This was the game where they had a chance to lose, to drop points. This was the one game. So even if Manchester City actually win all their games, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. This was the game. This was the game. And they scraped by. So I don't know. Deserve it? Yeah, sure. I mean, City didn't really do much. City had so many chances. Arsenal had so many chances. I mean, both of them. It was just by chance that this happened. But at the same time, sure, if we have to say who deserved it, I don't think, honestly, nobody deserved at this point. But hey, let's go with Arsenal deserved the Premier League title. Congrats. That's it. Congrats. West Ham. My God. I mean, I can't really get mad. There were link ups with Bowen and Castellanos, a shot here and there, but that's about it. Arsenal, on the other hand, in the first half, Trossard hitting the crossbar, that should have been a goal. And then there was just abundance of chances for Arsenal, but they just couldn't finish the play. They just couldn't be as clinical as they needed to be in this game. And Saka, I mean, everybody always glazing over Saka and just praising him for no damn reason. Where was the Saka from Fulham? That's what I'm saying. Look who you played against. It wasn't that Arsenal were amazing. It was just Fulham were awful. There was no Saka in this game either. There was absolutely no Saka in this game. Everybody else I thought was great. Saka was just absent. So, do they deserve it? Yeah, absolutely they do deserve it. And what happened? That beautiful link up, that screen pass, touch and go with Pablo Fernandes. I mean, everybody wants to score, and yet when he was in front of the goalie, in front of Raya, he froze up. You could tell he froze up. He did not think he was going to find himself alone with Raya. That kind of responsibility was way too much for someone like Fernandes. That jersey is way too much. Yes, the West Ham jersey is way, way too heavy for someone like Fernandes. I'm sorry, but that was not a brilliant save from Raya. Say what you want. Raya's a good goalkeeper. But that was not a brilliant save. That was not an amazing save. What a save from Raya. No, that was a horrible dog shit of a finish, if you could even call it that, from Fernandes. That was you handing it to, and also staying afloat. Because remember, you're going to be relegated. If I was a West Ham fan, I'd be pretty upset. Pretty upset at Fernandes. I mean, it happens. We're humans and all that stuff. But pitchforks for Fernandes, because that shouldn't have been a goal. That should have been a goal. And you know what? It's fine that he tried to shoot at the first post. I got no problem with that. Even though Raya was covering the post. But, bro, hit it with some conviction. You gave it right to Raya. That was awful. Awful, awful. What? I can't believe, I was frustrated. I was very, very upset. And then 5-8 minutes later or something, they end up scoring. Arsenal end up scoring. Odegaard coming in. Brilliant sub. And you already saw beforehand, he was already giving you through passes. There was some danger. There was definitely a sense of something about to happen for Arsenal. And, I mean, just held it up enough for him to actually get that cross or that drag back to, what's his name, to Trossard, and 1-0. I knew after that it was done. Done. And then the goal that they actually score, that Callum Wilson comes in and he ends up scoring a brilliant goal, and I mean completely annihilates Declan Rice. Nice try. That was blatantly a foul on Raya. I mean, you're holding him, you're clawing his arm. There was no pressure at all bringing down his arm. He's just gingerly just holding his arm. But that's enough. It is enough to be called a foul. That was a foul all day. I'm not going to try to argue that was a foul. I was like, oh, what are they calling now? What's the excuse now? Because everybody's pulling, everybody's pushing, everybody's shoving. That was a foul. So congrats, Arsenal. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Congrats, Arsenal. I mean, You blew it. Somerville had a really good game, I thought. That's about it. You know, he was stressing Arsenal players left and right. I thought he did a really good job, but not enough. Fernandes, not enough. Really, not enough. And I didn't expect West Ham to get one over Arsenal. It's not like we're expecting them to actually win this game, right? To make it difficult and maybe tie, yeah, absolutely. But to have that opportunity, that 1v1 against the goalie with so much space, so much goal there for you to score, that's unforgivable. That really is unforgivable. Like I'm pissed. Just as a neutral, I am pissed that you can't score like that. You know, but it happens, I guess. So, anyways, congrats Arsenal, and just waiting for the days, for the weeks to roll by, so they could be crowned champions. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.